Stadium in Orchard Park. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Greg, love this matchup. We got a couple of defensive-minded teams in this one. They love to press the quarterback. They press those wide receivers on the corners. Man, points are going to be tough to come by in this one.
And as good as the defenses think they're going to be entering today's game, Mike, I think it really flips the pressure on the opposing offenses. Make the most of your opportunities. Each possession matters. Don't turn the ball over. Don't be afraid to punt it back and play a little field position. The game within the game, I think, is a critical factor for ultimately who finds himself victorious at the end of this matchup.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. It'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback, Josh Allen.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now he takes off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. On play action, Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
To throw is Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown. Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the second time. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield. The Bills offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. First time they had it, they scored a touchdown and added the 2-point conversion on top. So an 8-0 advantage as they work with it here on 1st and 10. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he's in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And he's in for the two-point conversion to make it 16-0.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up two fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bills have got it. We are through one. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He's going to keep it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington. And the Ravens will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the option, they give it to Henry. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 9. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll run it with Henry.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Again, it's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raven first down. No motion over Flowers. Jackson up top again. He'll look underneath for Henry.
All right, so there's modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Jackson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Again, working deep downfield. That's caught. They will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Here's 2nd and 6. Cooper going in motion. To throw again, it's Allen. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. We were treated to a solid first half of football by the great quarterback, Josh Allen. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the second quarter, so he has been on target throughout. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Play action. It's Allen. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
They'll look to pick up the pace.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. Throwing is Allen. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And he's going to go down, but there is a penalty marker there. May have jumped the snap just a bit. The offense staying on the field. They're going to go on 4th and goal. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. We're going to go right back to Henry. Henry rumbles to the 1st down and more. He's to the 35. Derrick Henry. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Now, faking the give. He's looking deep for Shakir. He's got it! trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Allen to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the 2nd half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He finds Likely, his tight end. Oh! And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Jackson, this a design. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense.
And he will do it himself. He's in.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. A short throw caught by Kincaid. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. He'll try and hurry to the line here. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That is caught. And he will score again. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.